this episode of Delightfully Dysfunctional. I'm Keilani, and today we are reacting to a song from Dua Lipa called Training Season. This is a song about the battlefield of dating and the things we learn about ourselves, and that when there's a trend in a certain flavor of toxic partner that we tend to gravitate towards, can we also develop an awareness and an ability to pick a different path, an ability to really understand what our needs are and to seek a partner who can fit that and complement us. This music video really also highlighted, I think, some of the chaos and the confusion of just dating in the 21st century. And I'm curious about what resonated with you. Was this a familiar feeling that you've had? Was there a turning point like this song where she claims, like, I'm done with my training season, I'm ready for the next phase? And I definitely recall that for myself, it was a really big turning point in understanding more of the qualities that I needed and less of the ones that maybe I fell prey to and gravitated towards, even if they weren't healthy. If you're wanting to have more clarity and more inspiration in your life, I want to introduce you to a new program that I'm launching called The Shift. It's an 8-week program to work with me and to have a medicine session designed to fit your needs and to really propel your growth. If you're interested, please schedule a free discovery call. You can find the link below and in the description of our YouTube channel. And I hope that you take a courageous step towards your growth and your healing. But without further ado, please enjoy this song from Dua Lipa, Training Season. My lyrics pulled up over here. I've already got some thoughts. This is already highlighting a very familiar theme for me when I reflect back on my life. So right away from the start, are you someone I can give my heart to, or just the poison that I'm drawn to? Ooh, man, we can be so drawn to a familiar toxicity, something that perhaps we were raised with, a flavor of narcissism that is just familiar. And so it feels safe. It feels predictable. And it's not. It's something that can put us into a real system of dysregulation or of continuing down a path of insecure attachments, ones that are not really based on a secure, healthy attachment. And then the next question, the next line too, so true, it can be hard to tell the difference. And play fair, is that a compass in your nature? So already kind of assessing and noticing, do you have the qualities in order to do that? Can you be someone who is considerate or compassionate or, again, play fair, all the elements of playing fair? Do you have integrity? Or is there trickiness? Do I need to learn this lesson twice? Ooh, yeah, man. The love is a battlefield. There's no truer statement. And so I think this is a good question for everyone to ask themselves if they notice a lot of difficulty in their dating history. You can't just be pointing the finger at the other person, but also what is it about you that is drawn to this flavor of poison? And how can you understand that? Is there anything from childhood that feels too familiar when you think about the state that you voluntarily keep putting yourself in? Ooh, that's a real hard-hitting question, but it's one that she's kind of highlighting here too. She's asking herself and reflecting on. Okay, I like this song. Here we go. So she's talking about her training season. Like, I've learned my lessons. I know what I want. I need someone who can hold me close, go deeper than I've ever known, whose love is like a rodeo, right? And okay, so some of these things too, knows just how to take control. Okay. All right. Some of these are like a little play on words, it feels like. It has some like sexual undertones. But then to me, I'm also reading it as like someone who has emotional intelligence, like being someone who can go deeper than I've ever known, someone who can have deep conversation, someone who can hold me close, be compassionate, be gentle with my heart. Someone, when I'm vulnerable, he's straight talking to my soul. He doesn't go to a place of ego or narcissism. So there's some playfulness in some of that wording too, but I totally understand what she's saying. I think one part that's interesting though, whose love feels like a rodeo. I think we can seek out the excitement and like the flip of the stomach, the like excitement and thrill of a relationship with highs and lows. And so when I hear rodeo, I'm almost thinking like a roller coaster too, but you can find so much joy and fun in the stability of a healthy relationship. And then the fun and excitement is what you get to create. Like there's so in travel, in adventures, and aligning the things that you want to do, and instead of the what if of like, is this going to go well or is this going to be a train wreck? I remember having that thought with certain past partners. If there was like a trip that was planned, there's already an apprehension of will this go well or not based on that person's ability to regulate their mood, ability to have deep conversations, and there's such trust in a healthy, secure relationship. Not that everything is going to be perfect or that there won't be disagreements, but a trust in your ability to navigate through and to find resolution so that you can actually enjoy life and see the beauty together and not just be repairing and in conflict. So I don't know. I think when the statement of like training season's over is like, I'm stepping into full womanhood where I know what I deserve and I have developed these areas of my life and I know the kind of partner that I want. They need to have stepped up to the plate too. And then all of these visuals here, like all these men who are like, call me. And I'd imagine when you reach the fame that Dua Lipa has, it's overwhelming and it might feel like that. To me, I'm wondering if this kind of garners from her personal experience and the overwhelm of dating too. I mean, it would feel really uncomfortable, I would think, to have fame and to be dating because everyone already has some kind of preconceived notion or idea of you without fully getting to know you. But I'm not sure if those are strong themes that she'll explore within this particular song. So I'm ready for more. Okay, there's a couple of lines. One, don't want to have to teach you how to love me right, and I don't want to have to show you. If you ain't there, then let me know. Yeah, because training season's over. Where I think there's a little bit of nuance. Like, yes, I don't want to have to teach you how to love me right. I want you to have some of the basics, right, of emotional intelligence. That we need to have humility, to be open enough to talk things out, to be able to regulate your emotions. Like, I don't want to have to teach the basics. But I do think that there's some space where there can be people who also write someone off too quickly. And we do have to let someone know, and there is a teaching of who we are and what we need, and being able to communicate our needs, and being able to also have faith in the process of a relationship unfolding. So it's a difficult place because there's nuance. It's a gray area, and that really means, I guess, probably having some standards, because there's no perfect partner. Everyone is learning, and when we are stressed, we regress. But is there a partner that you feel has that potential to still like show up and try their best, to work through their past so that it's not spilling over into you, who's able to understand and unpack their baggage in order for it to not really taint the waters of a new relationship? And I hear that really being a desire in this song. And boy, this is really having me grateful. I'm in a very happy, loving, supportive relationship, but dating was a battlefield, and I think it's just become more so. So if you are dating, if you are exploring the themes that this song Training Season is offering, I'm just sending you a lot of encouragement. And no matter what, when you can understand more of yourself and your patterns, it really helps unfold more of the potential for a happy, healthy, loving relationship. When I began that process of really asking myself, where was this desire to be with this person or that person who really there were so many red flags. It should have been obvious to me. If I would have had a friend who saw those red flags, I would have been a shining, like a blinking light saying, Mayday, Mayday, caution. And sometimes an over-empathizing for others and an under-empathizing and compassion for yourself can lead down a path of codependency. Now, this isn't her story, but this is my story, and really reflecting on what you need and feeling brave enough to communicate that is a huge step in having a better relationship with yourself and others. So you're not abandoning yourself, which is a sadness that some of this is also highlighting in this song, that she's done that before. That was funny, that ending there of the voicemail. This cannot accept new messages. This fighting that breaks out in the music video, and like the spinning scenery and spinning of the room. I'm really curious what that might stir in you. I think to me, some of it is just what I was describing, like the chaos and confusion of dating, the battlefield of it all. I think it's gotten more confusing with online dating, but I haven't online dated in a while. So for anyone who's in that world, let me know when you see that particular ending scene. Does that at all represent the way that you feel? Does that represent the confusion and the chaos? Yeah, this was a fun song. Again, I'm on this trend of these songs that have a lot of depth in the lyrics, but then there's like this really peppy beat. So this is going to be stuck in my head for a while. And I really had a lot of fun. I can understand a lot of the lyrics personally as well. So thank you so much for joining me on this journey. This was my first Dua Lipa song to react to. If you enjoyed this and you'd like more of her content, her songs, please recommend down in the comments. Or if there's any others that come to mind, we have a running list and we do try to get to them. Even if you have to be patient and take some time, we only chip away at it. But it's so much fun to hear more about your interpretations and the songs that spark a lot of deep emotional connection for you. And if you are wanting to level up or enter into a season of training so that you can understand more of yourself, then I have a new program called The Shift. It is 8 weeks and is designed to transform your life. Please check out the description below with a link so you can schedule your free 30-minute discovery call and really begin to see how we might work together for you to unlock your own potential, see possibility, and have more purpose in your life. It's been such an honor and a joy to work with my clients as they really turn into a new chapter of thriving, and I want that for you too. Please enjoy your day wherever you are. Thank you so much for joining us, delightful humans, and we will see you in the next one.